What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to episode 2 of Blackout Pro Wrestling. I'm BT Savage. We got Max and Matt here with us, and thanks for all the support in episode 1. We really do appreciate it. First episode, obviously we did the double TV episode, and we got to see a lot of things. We got to see a lot of things develop in the first episode, but episode 2. We're still building up. We're gonna crown our champions soon. Gonna crown our champions, and this is it's real fun. It's real fun. What can I say?
Yeah, man, I'm keen. I'm keen to see what happens with Aldous. Is Aldous gonna get another opportunity or get the win he needs to become a contender? Obviously, the women's action is stacking up, and of course, tag team action as well. Plus, this very episode, the next episode of Override, we are gonna hear from MJF. So I'm excited.
About time, man.
I know, man. 2 weeks in a row. Come on, third time's a charm, so they say. Let's get into it.
Let's go. And here we are with the third episode of Blackout Override in Oklahoma this time in the Yukon Walmart Supercenter. Obviously, we don't know the attendance, and we won't know until the next, obviously, taping the next episode. But we kick off MJF's music hits, man. Oh, we're going to see MJF come out. Plays for a solid 30 seconds. He doesn't appear. It plays again for another 30 seconds. He doesn't appear. It plays again one more time. And he doesn't appear. And then, obviously, Matt and I, we come out and we say, all right, this is getting ridiculous, man. Third week in a row, first week, you're on the beach, you wanted to have some time off. Now, and then the next week, you're at your nephew, your cousin's bar mitzvah, whatever it was, and now you don't show up again. Well, guess what? Now, you've almost crossed the line here, because we're making a threat right now, MJF. I know you're watching this back home on your television. If you do not show up next week, your job is on the line. You will be fired on the spot without pay, and you're gonna be out of a job. You're not gonna be in the business. You're not gonna be mucking around because you're not gonna have a paycheck. No one's gonna want to sign you because you would have a bad reputation. So if I was you, MJF, I would show up next week for these people, for the wrestlers in the back, and for Axiom Matt and BT Savage. So, MJF.
No shows again. He's on thin ice. He's on thin ice, that boy.
Ice. And, that gets a 55 rated.
It's not bad. We take it. Obviously, it says MJF clearly enjoyed having the freedom to go off script. He didn't do anything.
He had the freedom of fucking doing nothing.
Freedom of not doing anything. Bonus from Stevie Richards, of course.
Stevie Richards,
as you know, Rob Naylor and Stevie Richards are our commentators. But here we go. Opening contest. As we see Cade and Yuta defeat MV Young and AC Mack when Jason Cade pinned AC Mack with a quick roll-up. 44 for Yuta, 47 for Cade, 42 for AC Mack, and 40 for MV Young. Great gimmicks for the Mac of all trades, AC Mack, and a great gimmick as well for MV Young. MV Young was off his game, but that's okay. Small penalty to star quality, damn. And small penalty to microphone, that's not great, but oh well. 48, man, we'll take that as an opener, especially in these early days of these saves. Building up some tag, guys. Yeah, I don't mind it.
Yeah, no, solid match, 48 rated. All four guys did decent, and good win for Cade and Yuta.
We then go backstage as we hear from BT and I again.
It's me, it's your boy BT, and Max hit Matt backstage as we tell Kimberly that she will be in the women's championship match at Dead Signal. We've been impressed with her performances, in the last couple of weeks, and she definitely deserves a shot at the women's title. And obviously, we will reveal her opponent at some point, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, after all, we are just marks, so we don't know what we're doing.
No idea. We're
Clearly.
just marks that run a wrestling company.
Yeah, exactly. So, and it just shows in the rating, we got a 39, because we're marks.
Hey, 39 is not terrible at this point.
Nah, it's not bad. But again, Max and Matt clearly enjoyed the freedom of going off script, and I improvised well.
I think that was the it's me line. I think that's what you improvised there.
I did. I definitely did come up with that on the spot. But congrats to Kimberly. She got the shot at the women's title.
So the way we're doing this episode, I just wanted to just quickly say this is BT's going to do the promo this episode, or this taping, and then I'll do it next, and I'll do the matches. Yeah, just in case it's not clear. 39 though for that segment's not bad. As we get into the women's action, this isn't bad either. 32. So we got to remember Megan, however you want to say it, depends where you're from. Megan Bain. This is her first match ever, not just with us, ever. So Penelope Ford getting a win over Megan Bain. 30 for Ford, 21 for Bain. It's not terrible, man. Penelope Ford does win with a foreign object, but decent gimmicks here, which will take a great gimmick for Penelope Ford, and Greek Goddess, adequate gimmick. Look dominant, probably won't happen for a while, just because, early on. Small boost of star quality, that's really good, and wins and losses have greater impact on popularity changes than normal. 32, man, I'll take a crowd rating of 1. That's what you want to see. Jesus.
Well, a win is a win, and Penelope Ford, even after using a foreign object, gets the win. Maybe her stocks rises. Maybe,
For sure, we were talking about women's championship matches, you know what I mean? Maybe this is it. But look, we move in to one-on-one action, singles men action, as Chris Masters defeats Mysterious Q. We just signed Mysterious Q on a one night deal. But yeah, Masters with a 49, Mysterious Q with a 40. The Adonis, poor gimmick, but he uses the released powerbomb. So the way that BT sort of explained this is it's like a spinning powerbomb, but he's not the one doing the spinning. As he releases, he sort of just throws him and he spins in the air. Kind of crazy move. I like it. Chris Masters, though, with a 49, man, that's pretty solid for Masters.
Yeah, Chris Masters is looking good on his debut here in Blackout. Love to see it. Chris Masters. An absolute G, an absolute goat.
He's gonna be good for us. Speaking of someone who's gonna be good for us, and maybe one of our top talents, we're about to hear back as we go backstage.
Yes, speaking of top talents, we hear from Christian Casanova, who will be here next week. Yeah, he says he's gonna wrestle next week. He's gonna prove why he is a top talent here in Blackout. Keep a lookout for me. Keep a lookout for what I will do here in Blackout, because some of you may be shocked, but some of you may not be surprised, because I'm that damn guy. Christian Casanova, holy moly, Mick Foley. You wouldn't say that, but it's a 32 rated.
It's not bad. Great gimmick, top talent, of course. Small boost star quality during matches and angles. We will take that. So we're going to head into our main event, BT. We are going to find out if Aldis is going to be in that World Championship match as he takes on Lee Moriarty in a 59. Wow, they have great chemistry as well. 65 for Aldis as he wins by pinfall, and a 38 for Lee. Man, this is a good match. 59. We take this. Keeping in mind, guys, this is 2018, so Lee Moriarty not really one of those guys yet, He ain't got that dog in him yet.
He ain't got that dog. What a great match, though. Nick Aldis at a 65. And, yeah, he picks up the win, so it looks to be official that he will be part of the World Championship match at Dead Signal, I believe.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
So, great stuff for Nick Aldis. Great main event. And, yeah, what a show.
For sure, yeah.
A show.
59 there, we will take it. We finish up on a 53. That's a great show. That is a great show. But man, speaking of great shows, hopefully we have a good one in the next one. Of course, the attendance is not confirmed yet, but look, we're going to get straight into the next override, and then that'll give us, all the updates. So let's get into that.
Let's go.
All right, we are here for episode 4 of Override, of course, being held in the Yukon Walmart Supercenter. 100 people, we sold it out. There was 100 tickets, we sold them all out. And the show kicks off with MJF. He's actually here. He says, all right, you marks, I'm here. I'm finally here, but you know what? I'm better than you. And the fact that I'm better than you means I earn more money than all of you, and I still expect my 3 weeks paycheck whether or not I was here. Because let's be honest, the whole reason there's 100 people in this super center is because of me. As he sort of goes on a tangent, out comes Chris Bay and says, what annoys me is 3 weeks, you stole someone's spot. 3 weeks, I was not on this show. 3 weeks, you no-show and let down these people. Meanwhile, I'm in the back training as hard as I can, trying to be one of the guys featured. And MJF, sort of just laughs him off and says, there's a reason you weren't featured. You're not me. Chris Bay says, yeah, I'm not you. And that's why I'm going to challenge you at that signal. So one-on-one, Chris Bay, MJF, no titles on the line, just dead signal, one-on-one, little grudge match. How do we feel about that, BT?
We're feeling great, man. It's going to be good. MJF, he's going to really have to prove it now, He's going to have to step in that ring, and he's going to have to wrestle one of the best, man.
Yeah, the ultimate finesser himself.
Mm.
Great gimmick for him. Lengthy matches, that kind of sucks. I'm not going to lie, especially for someone like Chris Bay, that kind of sucks. But that's
it's not the best.
51 to kick off the show is not bad at all. Announcing call those Bellas, very low experience, but that's going to go up over time. This is a good start to Override 4. Let's get into some action.
As we see, one-on-one action, Christian Casanova in-ring debut as he defeats Mysterious Q in just over 10 minutes with the Fedora Frog Splash. 45 rated match here, 44 for Casanova and a 37 for Mysterious Q. A big win for the top talent himself, Christian Casanova here in Blackout. Great match.
You nearly said CCW, didn't you? Because I was expecting it.
Well, guess what? I didn't say it. Eat my ass. Great stuff, man, from the boy. We love it. That's it.
It's good stuff. We then go sort of backstage as BT and I announce the GFS, which is the Global Fight Syndicate. It's part of the Alliance, where I guess the owners of the Alliance, but it's an alliance between us, Stardom, Crash, Riot City Wrestling in Adelaide, and also Dragon Gate. So pretty cool, man. Some big talent involved in all of this. The other thing that we should mention is there is 2 championships. So there is the GFS International Championship and the GFS Women's International Championship, and one of those titles will be defended at Dead Signal. So that's another match to hype up there. So I don't know which one yet. Could be the men's, could be the women's, but either way, we will have one of those alliance titles being defended.
Big announcement from us. Great alliance. And man, we'll use that alliance to full effect, I'm sure.
Yeah, we will. As we now are going to go into, I believe, is it women's or tag team action? I think it's tag team action. Let's get into it.
It is tag team action, as we do see the Bromans defeat Christian Cross and Aiden Cross in just over 13 minutes when Robbie pinned Aiden Cross with the super kick. 50 rated match. All these men had above 40s. And Robbie of his game. But a good win for the Bromans.
Very marketable for Robbie E, which is nice. And we are going to move into some women's action. I'll let BT take that away as well. But a 50 is not bad as we move into women's action.
Right, Fred, we do get some women's action as Kaylee Ray defeats Allison Kay in just over 7.5 minutes with the Glory Bomb. 49 rated match there, 47 for Kaylee Ray and a 42 for Allison Kay. Great gimmick as well for Kaylee Ray. And yeah, another good match. We'd love to see it. Big win for Kaylee Ray.
Huge, absolutely huge. We gimmicks, yeah, great gimmick there as well. We then go backstage as Envy Young's kind of getting in the face of Gresham and says, "You know what? We both haven't gotten off to the hottest start here, but I know for a fact I could beat you in that ring." And Gresham just laughs it up. He's like, "Man, don't go there. Don't do it." And he says, No. I'm serious. I can beat you." And sort of gets in his face, shoves him a little. And Gresham says, "All right, next week you're on." Next week, Envy Young, Jonathan Gresham, one-on-one, just very basic. I was saying to BT, I'm peeling back the curtain here a little bit. We do that here in Blackout. These first shows are going to be pretty basic until we really get champions. We get into that rhythm. We debut everyone, and then that's when you're going to start seeing some really, really good storylines. Obviously, the MJF stuff's cool, what we're doing, but yeah, there's going to be way more to that.
Oh, 100%. But I mean, this should be a good match. Envy Young,
sure.
Jonathan Gresham.
For sure. Now it is time for the main event. This one's a big one. Now, I do know the Maxim Matt and BT Savage said, because that's us, that they will be keeping an eye on the winner of this main event. The winner of this main event will go into another match, and if they win, similar to Aldous, if they do pick up the victory, they will be in that match as well. So let's get into it, man.
Let's get into it here. Main event time. And holy mackerel here. We do see a banger as Jeff Cobb defeats Davey Richards in almost 15.5 minutes with the Tour of the Islands. 61 rated match, 60 for Cobb, and a 45 for Davey Richards. Very good gimmicks for both men here. And wow. Jeff Cobb, we're going to keep an eye on him.
Yeah, man, it's 60 rating for Cobb. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. What a way to end Override 4.
We end up with a 53 rated show again. I believe that's what we got last show, right? 53?
Yeah. So
53 as well. Obviously, the 38 there would have hurt. 45, 41 here. But this is overall a good show. So we move forward financially. You know what? For 2 shows, that is not terrible. It's not great.
It's not the
worst. It's not terrible, We're at 210k and popularity. We should go up. We do. We go up in the Mid-South, which is absolutely huge. Of course, doing these tapings, I think, really benefit us because most of the time we're going to move up popularity. So yeah, that really helps us. But man, that's going to do us for this episode. I'm keen to see where Blackout goes. You know what I mean? I'm really hyped to see where it goes. Obviously, we've got good talent. We got some cool storylines we can build off of. We got the pay-per-view coming up. It's going to be really interesting.
Yeah, man. Really good stuff. Thanks to anyone still here at the end of the episode. We really do appreciate you. If you did like the video, click like, of course. Comment down below your thoughts on the episode, your thoughts on the series. Share this video with the TW community. That'd be really appreciated. And if you're new here, click subscribe on the Maxim channel for more TW content. But until next time, I'm BT Savage. This is Maxim Matt, and we'll see you in the next episode of Blackout Pro Wrestling.